Page 33, money can't buy everything. At the top of the page, they're introducing another symbol for you to learn. You're going to use it a lot. It's that little thingy up there. In my generation, we call them pound signs or number signs. In today's generation, they'd call it a hashtag. Technically, it's not quite a hashtag, but it sort of looks like, it could be a tic-tac-toe sign. It simply means alter the name of the note, and you simply take the note up one key, white or black, on the keyboard. That's it. That's what it does. A sharp takes the note up one key, white or black. So, any note, forget the book, any note, let's say a D. If I want a D sharp, I'm going to go up one note, white or black, on the keyboard. That is a D sharp. Now, I say it with the sharp after the name of the note, D sharp. When in the music, the sharp sign comes first. You can make sense out of that on your own. I ain't even going to try. So, a G, G sharp, E, E sharp, one note, white or black. I know it's an F, but if you haven't figured it out yet, you will. Every key on the keyboard has multiple names, but they make sense. So it's all right. Don't get panicky and run off yet. It's okay. Just know that because there's no black key there, one note up, that is an E sharp. Here, a B sharp. It's a B sharp. You will run across them occasionally in music. It has to do with the harmony and keeping it all straight and the chords and everything. There is a reason for it, and it makes sense to the people in the padded rooms, so don't worry about it just yet. It's okay. In the music here, you see the sharp sign in the first measure in front of that C? Well, the C is here, so it simply means instead of playing that C, we're going to play a C sharp. Now, for now, you can use the same finger for the sharp as you would use for the white key. So since I would play that C with fourth finger, I'll go ahead and use the fourth finger for the C sharp. That doesn't work all across the board, but for now it's going to work in the pieces we're doing. You can do that. Look at the third measure over. You see the A sharp? An A is here, an A sharp, your second finger, just go up one. And you have other sharps in here too. The challenge is going to be, can you do it without looking at the keyboard? Can you feel that distance? You'll have to look at first. But as you're playing these, as you're practicing these, get to where you can feel that difference and do it without looking. You're really going to need to be able to do that. Yeah. And that's what this is all about. It's just a sharp sign. They've got a little thing up there, and you can read all that sign up there. I'm too lazy to read any of that junk. I'd just like to talk about the piece. This is in 4/4 time. You see at the beginning it's got the F for loud. That's melody. That's in the right hand. Throughout this piece, the melody is in the right hand. So, etc. Then you get down to the third line, and now it's soft. That's the melody. So the left hand has to be really soft. How about you decide how soft is or how loud is? That's yeah. I ain't going there. And then in the last line for the last two measures, you're loud again. But whatever. That's the dynamics. We're in G position. Using sharps in this doesn't alter the fact we're in G position. We're still in G position. These sharp signs, when they're introduced, they're called accidentals. They're not accidentals because it's an accident, they happened. They're accidentals because they temporarily alter the pitch. They alter the note. Instead of a C, now we're doing this. We're doing it intentionally, but it's called an accidental. Now there's a rule for all accidentals, and I'm going to repeat this a million times to get tired of it. And even after you get tired of it, because it's important. The rules for accidentals, it's the same. They apply from that point on in the measure, for the rest of the measure, for that staff. So in the first measure you have that C sharp. If there were any more C's in that measure, anywhere, it doesn't matter what the C is, if it's in that measure, in that staff, those other C's are automatically C sharps also. Keep that in mind, because I'm going to say it a lot. It's important. Here it doesn't matter because you don't have any more. So you only have the one, so it's nothing affected. But eventually it will be. So I'd like to play this with you slowly. It says march time, which means on a march. If you're going to have a marching band or a military parade or something, how fast would they typically march? I know there's different speeds for marches, but typically, usually on a metronome, it's about 120. But we're going to go really slow. We're going to half that. So we're going to do a half march or a slow march. So you have to think left, right, left, right, left, left, right, left. That's your march. We're going to go really slow. Now, as far as phrasing goes, they don't give any phrasing, so I suggest you follow the sentences. Here, it looks like every 2 measures is a phrase. So you can just lift up a little silence in the right hand for the phrases. Not the left hand. Left hand is just accompaniment. But a little silence in the right hand is fine. And the natural accents, the first beat of each measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Feel that as you do this. Got a lot of stuff going on. That's why we practice these. You play it over and over and over, and each time you're thinking about something, and as time goes on, those somethings become automatic. So that way, most of what we do in music is automatic. We've learned it over time and it becomes automatic. And there's a reason for that. It's going to lead into something else I'm going to talk about later on, so stick around. The mystery thickens. I'm going to give us 4 counts. Now let's do this. This is not repeated. We're just going to play it once. G position. 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. 3, 4. 3, 4. Softly. 4. Loud. 4 off.